afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a slightly different kind of haul today. Now, as you can see by the title, this haul was all picked by you guys. Now, I thought it'd be quite fun, a bit different, and I just think it's actually forced me to pick things that I wouldn't usually pick, which I would like to try, but I just usually avoid. It's pushed me out my comfort zone with my fashion, and also I think, you know, if you wanted to see something on, then I'm gonna try it for you. So basically, I put on my Instagram a few days ago saying if you had any links to anything you'd like me to try in the haul, give me a DM. So we've got a bit of a mixture. We've got some Asos, some Missguided, and some PLT. So we're gonna get into it. So I think we're gonna start with the Asos package because there's actually an item in here which I actually really like, but I've never ever worn something like this. But I see people wear it, they look fabulous. I get a bit scared with certain clothings. That doesn't make any sense. Do you know what? This actually does not look anywhere near as nice as it did on the website. So basically, a lovely girl sent me this, and I can see why she did, and in the photo it was absolutely glorious. I don't know whether the model just suited it, or I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't look as sort of high-end as it did on Asos. So it is a sequin rainbow blazer. Now online it looks chic, here it looks circus-esque. I've actually wanted to try a suit, a feminine suit, for a very long time, but I don't feel boss girl enough. Let me actually pop up the picture that was online because she looked insane. Now, I don't know about this, but it's not quite there. So I'm gonna pop this on anyway. I'll give it a try. I got this in a size 6. This is actually from New Look on Asos. Let's see, not vibing, don't wanna look like I'm on The Greatest Showman. And this is why I look terrible. This is why I don't reach for these kind of things. It's just not a bit of me. And also it does have a little bit of a shoulder pad, which just is not a bit of me. I really do need some boob tape right now because it's gonna flap out in a minute, but yes. What are we thinking? Not the greatest. It's not my vibe. Now, I feel like the sequins just aren't great anyway, but I do think the cut is nice on certain people and certain body shapes, and just certain, I don't know, styles, hairstyles. So many different things can factor to make it something look nice, because I don't make this look nice, but I'm sure somebody could. Maybe that's why I've never reached for a suit. You know what? I'm not gonna cut suits out. But no, not today, that's what I'm gonna say. Right, I'm back in my normal clothes. To be fair, I did think that would look really nice on the site, and I wanted to try for ages. So to the girl who sent it to me, there's no kind of disrespect to you because I actually really liked it as well, but it didn't come out quite how I hoped. Next up, do you know what? We've got a little outfit I actually put together because somebody sent me a picture of kind of like a Pinterest outfit where they wanted me to try the kind of style. So I think I matched it quite well. I'll pop up the picture that she sent me on screen. It was just kind of like, I don't know how you describe it, not Clueless vibes, but a little pleated skirt with high knee boots and a jumper, just because I don't usually go for that style. I think that's why she sent it to me. So I went on Asos and I kind of matched it to the Pinterest picture, and we're here. So we have this little tartan pleated skirt. Now, do you know what? This is another thing I want to say. I am not a skirt gal usually, occasionally, but I've always wanted to try this vibe. So this is a skirt from Asos. This is a size 8, and then I picked this blush pink jumper to go with. I think that's quite a good match to the picture on Pinterest. And then found, you know what, this was actually a bargain as well because these were on sale from about, what were they from? They must have been about 80 to 20, something like that. Bit of a dramatic, but yeah, I randomly found them. I just typed in grey high knee boots on Asos and they came up. So I'm gonna try these 3 together. This jumper is in a size small, and these are my usual size 6. So I'm gonna give it a go. Again, I just don't know. I don't feel like I'm girly enough in waves. I dress quite, I don't know, sporty, not sporty. Sporty, colourful, chic, 90s, don't know. And I suppose you could see this as 90s. It's a little bit Mean Girls. Let's try anyway, I'm blabbing now. Right. This is absolutely a disaster. I'm sure this haul is going to improve as we go along. So first up, I can't get the high knee boots on. They won't go over my cankles, I must say. If you know me, you know I've got the cankle. So yeah, I've got quite a wide ankle and calf and they won't go over it. Not the end of the world, there's no zip, that's the problem. Yes, and I thought if I tried with the boots, it might actually improve the outfit. I literally look awful. Do you know what? This skirt is too big, to be fair. I could do with a size 6 in the skirt. The jumper's cute by itself, but again, it's just a little bit, I don't know, I just feel like a schoolgirl. Like, I just look ridiculous, don't I? I don't even know how to go into it. We tried, and I do think if you got the right pleated skirt, I wouldn't cancel it out. I do feel a little bit too goody two-shoes though. I don't know how people make this look cool. Let me know what you think. Anyway, right, we've got one more outfit from Asos, and actually I was really wanted to try this because forever, I think since I was about 13, and I saw a girl at school wearing this kind of Bando tight denim dress. And I've always wanted one. Now this isn't a dress, this is a jumpsuit. It's the Bando denim style. So I've always wanted something like this. And somebody sent it to me and I was like, you just get me. So I got this one in a size 8. So I don't know for sure if it'll fit because it's quite a rigid denim. There's not much elastic to it. But I just think it's really pretty. I really like this Bando effect on the boob with a top or with a dress or any kind of item. We'll have to see, it might not go over me, so let's try. It won't go over my calves. I don't know what's wrong with them. And my foot, actually. It was an absolute mission to get the ball of my foot through the end, but yeah, it's just not going up at all. So I thought I'd attempt as far as I could. This is as far as we can go. It's just not a bit of me, is it? Anyway, let's move on to a different shop. I'm sorry that this is turned to such a fail. Right, I am sure this is going to improve, I promise. I just think it is always a little bit dodgy with denim anyway, because if there's no elastine in the denim, it's a tricky one, isn't it? So let's just leave it there. Anyway, let's move on to PLT. So we have 2 different outfits here. One of them, again, I've actually had my eye on for a long time. My friend Holly wore, I think she wore the same one but in a different colour before, and she looked really good. So I was like, you know what, I want to try. So this one is almost like a jumpsuit when you put them together. So we have these trousers, so it's like a geometric-y pattern. They're a bit of a cigarette trouser. I think that's what they're called, isn't it? I remember in my last haul I was like dressed up jogger or something. Please excuse me, I don't explain things very well. And then we also have this top to match, which you kind of tuck in. I mean, right now it looks like pajamas, but I think when it's all together and you pop some heels with it, I think it'll look good, because you tuck this in and it almost looks like a jumpsuit then, and it's just a bit casual cool. So let's try. I got this in a size 6. Let's pray. This is the first one that actually worked. Right, so this is the next one. I'm happy to say that it fits. It's actually extremely comfortable as well. I do think right now you're probably looking at it thinking, you know, it looks like PJs. I promise you, when you put a nice little bag with it and you pop some heels with it, I can definitely imagine it looking nice. It all fits, it's comfortable, it's really nice material actually as well. I really like how the trousers are kind of slightly fitted but not skin tight. I think it's quite nice, and where the bottom sits, so if you can imagine just having a little, you know, a little sandally heel. You probably can't, and you're probably thinking this looks awful, but I promise you, I'm gonna pop up the girl on screen in the picture of this outfit because I think she did it on there and she looked great. I do think this is actually really nice, and do you know what I really like about it actually is this area, it's not too revealing, but it has a nice subtle reveal. You can't really tell right now because I've got all these freaking tags hanging out of me, but it has like a subtle tightness but not skin tightness to it, and it also feels very like, you know, if you went out for a meal, this is a good one, because if you get bloated, no one will know. I think it's nice to wear different things sometimes, and I never usually go for stuff like this, but now I've got it, I think I'm going to keep her, and I think it's just the perfect kind of dinner outfit, isn't it? Let's keep. Okay, so the other outfit from Pretty Little Thing is much more of a lounge. So we have a cable knit crop top. Oh, that's very cropped, isn't it? And then we have some matching kind of legging bottoms to go with. I'm slightly worried that these might fit a bit funny because they look like they've got a really wide waist and then they go in, but I mean there is elastic to them, but I have tried leggings like this before and they fit a bit funny and quite low-waisted, so we'll have to see. I got this in the small/medium size. They also had a nude and a khaki colour as well, I think. Might be wrong. I think they did. Right, so what I thought is kind of true, unfortunately. I love the top. It is extremely cropped. I do actually have one of these kind of jumpers from them in white, and they both have this very cropped kind of straight across feel, which I actually really like. The only problem is these bottoms just don't fit right. They are just extremely low-waisted. They're not actually on my bum at all. I don't really have particularly long legs. I wish I did. It's as if I have like extremely long legs. If I want it to go up properly on my bum, which it doesn't actually really do anyway, but if I want to do that, it's got to be up there on my legs. So I think even though I would like to keep this part of it, it does come as a set, so I think I'm just gonna have to return. Okay, let's move along to Missguided. So we have 2 more outfits. Let's start with this snake print jumpsuit, and this looked absolutely glorious on the model again. And actually the girl who sent me this also sent me a picture of her wearing it because she already had it, so I guess she was just kind of recommending a nice outfit, which is nice. And she looked really, really good in it too, so I'm hoping I will too. I don't know if I will at this rate, but and you know what, I've never been a big fan of snake print, but it's growing on me. I feel like neon snake print is quite, you know, I'm just starting to vibe with it. At the first I was kind of like, bit tacky. Now almost loving. This is kind of like a v-neck short sleeve fitted. I think it's quite fitted on the midsection with quite a wide, almost flared leg. It's got a very thin material though, I must say, so I'm hoping it's not see-through, but it feels very slinky and soft, which is nice. I got this one in a size 6. Let's have a go. Oh, I hope the boob didn't just come out. Let me do that again. Let's have a go. So this is, oh, you can see my nipples, but this is it. Do you know what? It feels absolutely lovely. It's the nicest, softest, but like breathable material ever. I hope you can't see my underwear right now. It does worry me that it is a little bit thin because I think it could be see-through, but it fits lovely, which is a good start. I'm not 100% sure I love the sleeves. Look at me, I look like a bat wing. Not 100% sure I love them. It's kind of like a mini bat wing, which a wizard, that's what it is. It reminds me of a wizard. I'm not quite sure if I love it yet, but the rest of it I do love. So yeah, I feel like, do you know what, I never ever would have reached for this. So I thank you very much to the girl who did send me this, because it has pushed me to buy something that usually I would have just scrolled past, you know? I actually really like it. What are we thinking? Do we love it? Do we hate it? Do I look like a wizard? Okay, we have our last item of the day. So, this one is also from Missguided. And this, again, is an item of clothing I don't really ever wear, but I actually do really like. It's just something I never really reach for. I don't really know why, but I just don't. But this is a kind of full dungaree. A cord material, which is actually really nice. Ribbed cord. That's cord, that's not ribbed, is it? That's cool. I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to pop this on to discuss it, but I got a UK 6. Let's hope. I think I'm gonna put a little white crop top with it as well, because I think that's what the model was wearing that looked nice. And I think it would look really nice with some trainers. This is more of a casual, isn't it? Let's have a go. Okay, so this is the dungarees. I think I like it. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever really worn dungarees ever. So I find it a little bit strange putting it on. It does remind me of painting when I was little, but obviously it is a fashion. So I've actually rolled up the bottoms because I actually just like that look. I didn't really need to, but this is how the bottom part looks. I like them. I just don't know if I love them. I can see how they would look really nice on people. I'm not sure it's quite my vibe, is it? But it's a nice dungaree. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. I'm sorry that quite a lot of the stuff just didn't really fit and I couldn't really show you. But I feel like it was quite fun. I feel like I want to do like a part 2 and get everybody to send in some new ones. But after they've seen this video, maybe you'll want to get involved. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2. I think it would be quite interesting. Also, I'll make sure that I link everything in the description box if you do want to grab anything. I would say my favourite today was the geometric suit. Not suit, is it? Jumpsuit, trouser and top, coord. I'm also very upset that the blazer didn't turn out quite how it looked online, because it did look lovely, so that's a bit of a shame. Things happen, we don't always suit things, but it's not the end of the world. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I actually really did enjoy it. I think it was a nice change up, and I really like having that kind of interaction, so we do it together. You pick my items, I see if they look all right. My ankles are a little bit chubbed, so usually they don't go over it, but it's fine. Anyway, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Please do comment below what your favourite one was, and if you want me to do a part 2, because I'm actually really keen to do that. I think it will be good. Let me know. But yes, I will hopefully see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a lovely week. Happy Thursday if you're watching on Thursday. I literally look like Bob the Builder right now. Look at me.